Hello, hello, my lovelies. Nice to see you all again. Ooh, uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, great. Halt on a moment. We're not even starting and already having technical difficulties. I'll fix that. Don't worry. So, something that I learned though, the last 2 days, I was live extremely early. Like on Wednesday, we working? It's working. On Wednesday, I was live at around 10 a.m. And even yesterday, I was live at around 3 a.m. 3 p.m., not a.m. And what I learned from that is that, well, yes, that does make me shiny hunt way more. The problem is that it's exhausting. It's very exhausting. And it being so exhausting, it quickly got on my nerves. Like, I was in a super bad mood afterwards. So I was considering starting to stream at around 2 p.m. again today to shiny hunt, to get the hunt done as fast and soon as possible. However, I decided against it. We're streaming at a regular time and will only go for a regular length, like something between 2 and 4 hours. Which, yes, in other words, means we'll be hunting way less and a way shorter time. But it's just better for me because getting so worked up over a game definitely is not worth it. So yeah, that's that. That aside, I got some fun things to talk about so it won't get too boring. And as I said yesterday, we'll only do this hunt today and maybe on Sunday. We'll do today for 3 hours because then we will have hunted for 20 hours straight. And if we don't catch the shiny Alpha Binacle by then, yep, still the shiny Alpha Binacle. We are now 17 hours in. Today we'll go for 20 hours. And if we don't catch it by then I'll just give up on it for the time being. I'll return to it once I do get the shiny charm, probably after I beat the game, sadly. I will return to get it because I'm stubborn, but this isn't like we've been doing this since last Sunday every single day, and it's just not fun anymore. It's just frustrating at this point. And just to recap, we caught on the first day of shiny hunting, we caught nothing. On the second day, we caught a Houndour and a Magikarp. The third day, we caught a non-alpha Binacle, a regular Binacle, another Houndour, and 2 Buneary. The crazy thing is, those 3 all caught within the same 20 minutes. This is surprising and shocking. On the fourth day, we caught our second Magikarp, our third Houndour, our third Buneary, and shockingly enough, shiny Alpha Buneary and shiny Alpha Flaafy. I did not get what I was looking for, but caught 2 other shiny Alphas instead. And yesterday, on the 5th day, we caught a shiny Flabebe, our 3rd shiny Magikarp, and I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. A 2nd shiny Alpha Flaafy. So yeah, 17 hours, 13 shinies. Obviously, I just told you, 3 of them we caught in the span of 20 minutes of each other. Yesterday, the Flaafy, Magikarp, and Flabebe, we found all 3 of them at once. At the end of the stream, we went 3 hours without catching a single shiny. And then at the end of those 3 hours, found all 3 of them. They were probably there a while ago, but like they were back there. Magikarp was in the river there, and Flabebe was in the flower bed back there. And obviously, I've only been checking up to this point, so they might have been around for hours, and I just didn't notice them. So yeah, there is no pattern. Yep. At this point, the only shinies that I haven't caught that can spawn from me doing this are the Binacle that I am looking for, the Scatterback and the Pavilion that are up on this rooftop, and Alpha Houndour, I suppose. And I guess also Alpha Magikarp, but like from the normal Pokemon that spawn here, I have caught, let's see, Binacle, Alpha Binacle, Houndour, Alpha Houndour, Buneary, Alpha Buneary, Magikarp, Alpha Magikarp, Flaafy, Alpha Flaafy, Flabebe. This one can't be Alpha because it's out in the streets with all the NPCs. Scatterbuck and Pavilion. Out of 13 different Pokemon, I have caught 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I caught 7 out of 13 different shinies. And, well, out of the 6 that I haven't caught yet, one of them is the one I want. Unlucky, I'd say. Oh, you saw the collab video? That's great, that's great. Because that's something I want to talk about. I talked and showed about the Kirby's Return to Dreamland collab that I was a part of. And yesterday, our collab project leader, Traitor Crafty or Crafty X, she uploaded a video featuring the art of every single person, crediting them once again. And you can find that on her YouTube channel, Crafty Egg, which she actually made specifically for this collab. And I think everyone, Jer already did apparently, thank you very much. And I think everyone else should check this out as well because it's such a well-made video and everyone worked so hard. We were live, everyone from the Discord, everyone worked on this collab. We watched the premiere live and it was a real party, let me tell you. It was so amazing hyping each other up like that. But also, not only did I do Mondo eggs that Jer already mentioned, I also did the Moai blocks. And now let me tell you, speaking of collabs, just how crazy I am. So, like, imagine you are me and you're a huge fan of the Mario and Luigi series, those RPG games with a different art style. You know the ones. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, Partners in Time, Bowser's Inside Story, Dream Team Bros, Paper Jam Bros, and their respective remakes. So, after multiple years of silence, not only silence, but also closing the company and going bankrupt, Alpha Dream, the studio that made the Mario and Luigi RPGs, they don't exist anymore. So imagine, after years of nothing, suddenly Nintendo announces a new game, Mario and Luigi Brothership. So of course, a lot of people, because they're so hyped for it, we make, announce, and work on a Mario and Luigi collab. And I was part of that one as well back then. That was 2 years ago when... No, or was it 1 year ago? When did Brothership come out again? Was it last year or 2023? I don't remember. Either way, I was part of that. We drew characters from all over the Mario and Luigi series, which means we didn't do Goombas and Koopas and stuff. Like, okay, we did Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser, Yoshi, some super important regular characters that are recurring. But aside from that, we only did the characters, enemies, NPCs, and bosses that were original to that series, like Toadbird or Fawful or Prince Dreambird or my absolute favorite character Starlow and stuff like that. So we did that back then, and it was so much fun working on that Mario and Luigi collab. We released it... Was it a week before or on the same day as Brothership? I don't remember, but it was to celebrate the series returning. Back then, I worked on Baby Mario and the Koopa Paratroopa trio. Super cool characters, all of them. And I loved being part of that collab. It was a lot of fun. So, when Crafty announced a Return to Dreamland collab, Return to Dreamland being my absolute favorite Kirby game of all time, immediately I was on board for that. And so since this April to October, like so many months we were working on that, once again, some of the most fun I ever had working alongside other people. So now, what do I do? The Return to Dreamland collab ended, and maybe I truly have gone a bit crazy and overboard with it, but the day the collab ended, the day we posted the image on Twitter, Blue Sky, and Instagram, the same day I joined 2 other art collabs. And yesterday, when we did the video, when the collab truly ended, this was our final thing, I joined yet another 2 collabs. So now I'm part of 4 more collabs. One of them, and okay, that's totally on me. I didn't know that. I just saw, oh, collab, I'm in. I didn't read any of the information beforehand. One collab of those collabs that I joined ends next week. I joined an art collab just a week before the deadline. But you see, the thing is, I don't join... Okay, some collabs I do, apparently I did join for no reason, because without thinking about, because I was just in a hype moment. But that one particular collab that ends next week already, the reason I joined it is because I saw what characters were still open to choose from. And when I saw someone specific in that character list, I immediately when I saw the character, knew exactly what I would. You have got to be kidding me. Well, our first shiny of the day. Shiny Buneary number 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5 in total. Or number 4 if we don't count the alpha. Woohoo! Ah, no. Don't worry. The thing is, I didn't know the collab I joined yesterday would end in a week. It ends on the 7th. But the thing is, I immediately knew I already had envisioned exactly what I would draw the moment I saw the character. So, yeah, that's the thing. Like, let me give you the timeline. 12:30 a.m. I joined the collab. 12:40 a.m. I find out that it ends in just a week. Till 12:45, I spent 3 minutes working on the sketch for the character that I picked. Then I went to sleep around 1 a.m. Woke up today at 9:20 a.m. And until 11 a.m. in just 2 hours, in less than 2 hours even, I already finished. I draw the character, did my entry, submitted it. I joined a collab and that's about to end in a week, and finished all my work for it within 11 hours. Amazing, like purely amazing. Now I got 3 more to work on. That shouldn't be too hard though, huh? The characters that I always pick are, well, they are characters that I do like, but they are rather simple in design. Not easy to draw by any means, but their design isn't like super complicated. Like, let's pretend I didn't join any Pokemon collabs, but let's pretend I were to join a Pokemon collab. Like, I would do Staryu, for example, if it's free. Like, okay, obviously, ideally, I would do Peach or Fennekin. Let's take the ZA Pokédex as an example. But if everything else is taken, yeah, sure, I can do Staryu. No problem. But, like, Pokemon like Aggron, for example, or I guess Kakuna with all its many different layers and patterns, or pretty much any of the Pavilion. Well, okay, Pavilion isn't too hard either to be told. Like, there are some things. Nah, I'm not joining. I'm not doing that. That's too hard. What is some random people? What? Ah, yeah, you gotta be careful on that. And hey, I mean, what was I gonna say? My mind blanked. Oh well, I'm sure I'll think of it again. So, yeah, either way, I'm working on. Well, in truth be told, I haven't started work on the other two, on the other three collabs yet because those are still very far away. One of them we're still, well, no, two of them we're still getting people in, so the collab itself hasn't even started yet, so I got plenty of time to work on those. And the third one is until next June, so I got time, I got time. And besides, it's a good thing because, like, yeah, on one hand, I should probably get and not leave them for too long because I may forget or whatever. But on the other hand, I don't. I only have vague, basic ideas on what to do now, so yeah. And hey, the good thing is about the collab, the fourth collab that I already did my part for that finishes in a week. That's the good thing. It finishes in a week, so unlike for Mondo EX and the Moai blocks, like Mondo EX, I had drawn and finished back in the first week of May. And the Moai blocks, it's also been way over a month, nearly 2 months since I did them. So drawing something and not being able to talk about it or being able to show it, kinda, it keeps me on edge, you know? So yeah, that's the good thing that the other collab, it's already done in a week, so I'll be able to talk about it pretty soon already. The only thing is that the deadline is on the 7th, but the collab itself will get posted on the 10th or the 11th. I don't remember, somewhere like that. So it's in less than 2 weeks, but that still means I need to finish another drawing for next week because, like, the third till the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, ninth. The third till the 9th November is its own week, and for like 3 weeks now, I have a pretty good streak of finishing one drawing and posting it every single week. And I don't. So yeah, I gotta finish something that I can post next week. Probably. I'll probably post on Wednesday or something, like middle of the week, you know? It may be. It may be the Air Riders roster. It may be Tenna Magalore. Yeah, whatever it is, we'll see. Tomorrow we have an art stream, so we'll see what I work on there. The good thing is, since last week when I did the Kirby Air Riders roster of the second direct, you know, the one with Lololo, La La La, Rocky, Marks. I drew the sketches for all of them, but I was saying it during the entire stream, I have no idea what to do with the Rogue. Luckily, since then, I now know what to do with the Rogue. That's also a very interesting thing I learned, I suppose. I especially... yeah, I did go to the link. I did go to the website. I admittedly didn't see anyone special though. I was super overly focused on the skins that the characters have. I forgot about checking out the videos with the specials because I thought the skins are so good. But for real, the skins are just so good. Like, Marks in black and white looks good, but I suppose it's also the most boring one. But Terranza in his Mirror World colors from Team Clash Deluxe, and Darrogue in his Dark Darrogue colors from when he was possessed by Dark Nebula, and Lololo and Lalala in their EX colors from Blowout Blast, Yellow Waddle Dee from the DS games, Pink Rocky from Kirby Superstar. I don't remember. I think Rick had just darker brown spots instead of orange spots. I don't remember it exactly though. But like, oh, those skins are good. Oh my goodness, they are good. Yeah, and right, Darrogue. Now I know what to do about with him, and that's a thing that I learned a lot this year actually. Back during high school, and I suppose still last year, there were a lot of drawings that if I didn't do them, I really had a mindset of I gotta do the entire drawing, the entire idea that I have. I need to do it in a single go, or else it won't be good anymore, or else the idea will get lost, the idea, I won't like it anymore. But now, I've come to realize that there is no need to force yourself. Hop. Ah, no, it was just the light. There is no need to force yourself to finish it in a single sitting. Like, you don't need to sit and work on a drawing, no breaks for 7, 8, whatever many hours in one go and do it. Because when you take a break, when you stop, rethink things, look at them from different angles, you may get new and maybe better ideas that you wouldn't have otherwise. Like, I don't remember if I talked about it on stream. I did talk about it on Insta and Twitter though. My brother's birthday was back in February. And for his birthday, I wanted to draw him Eve from the game Stellar Blade because he was playing that game a lot during that time. And he was a huge fan, like it became one of his favorite games. So I wanted to draw Eve from that game for his birthday. However, I never finished it. I drew Eve, I did the sketch, I did the line art, I even colored her, but I was feeling very little motivation doing the shading because it felt off to me, because there was something about it that I wasn't happy with. And so I just stopped drawing on it and stopped the work for that artwork. And yes, I apologized to him multiple times. And I only continued, not finished, I only continued working on it in September. His birthday was in February. I started working on it, but I continued the work in September. And it was, in the end, a good thing because in those months in between, to a huge part because of the Kirby collab. For the Kirby collab, I did the Moai blocks, and the Moai blocks are an obstacle that you have to destroy with the Super Copy ability in Kirby's Return to Dreamland. And obstacles that can only be destroyed with super abilities are marked by having glowing stars all over them. So the Moai blocks, being statues, were filled with those stars, with those glowing star patterns. And I took the time to learn how to make a glow effect, how to make something appear as if it is emitting light when I worked on the Moai blocks. And even aside from that, I improved the way that I shade things, like by not only... How did I shade things before? My classic way of shading is take my bright pink pants, for example. If I were to draw them, to do the shading for them, I would pick the exact same shade of pink and just grayscale it a bit, like make it the same shade of pink, just like 10% darker or something. That's how I did it before. But oh, now I know you follow me on Twitter. Do you also post pixel art? I should check it out if you do. But see, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you just need to put some extra work on something. Oh, okay then. It's okay, it's okay. So, but that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you just need to do some extra work to do something super nice, to do it the way you want to. So it doesn't have to be finished on time or in one go or whatever. Yeah, that's the thing. I learned how to shade better, like not just changing how bright or dark the color is, but also changing the intensity of the color a bit, or using completely different brushes to give it a grading effect. So, and because of all that I had learned between February and September, for example, that birthday, extremely belated birthday drawing of his turned out so much better than it could have otherwise. Like, and that's the thing. The same thing with the Air Riders drawing now. Last week I had absolutely no idea what to do with the Rogue, to the point that I was considering just tracing his official render, cause I did the same for Magolor in my first Air Riders drawing. For Magolor, however, I did that just because I thought it's funny. Because Magolor is a bit of a meme that he always hits the exact same pose, so I thought it'd be funny to give everyone such unique expressions and poses and stuff like that, and then have Magolor in the same old pose as always. The Rogue, however, I was considering doing it because I had no ideas. But since then, since last Saturday, I now know exactly what I'm going to do with the Rogue. So that's a tip I guess I can give for people who are just starting with art. And I know I'm not a big artist or something. Like, in terms of numbers, I'd say I'm still pretty small artist. But numbers aside, doesn't matter that I don't even that I have barely 200 followers on Twitter. Like I have even less here. That doesn't matter. Numbers aside, I have been making art since 2016. My art style may look a bit childish, but that's because for the most part I am choosing it to look like that. Like, I don't want a 4K, some sort of super realistic art style. Like, I wouldn't want an art style that is similar to the Pokemon renders here, for example. And okay, I know that's a bit off to say in the first place because those are 3D models. My art style has some inspiration of the official Mario art style and the Puyo Puyo style, and also from specifically Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, how it does that, their character renders. But overall, it's very toony and very comic-y. So yeah, that's why I guess after over 9 years of making art, a tip that I can give that I only learned myself this year: you don't have to rush yourself to finish something in one go or as quickly as possible. You can take your time, take breaks, even leave stuff for months or maybe years, and revisit it once you feel ready, once you actually have a good idea, because then you'll have inputs, ideas, and improvement that otherwise would have never been possible if you did it immediately when you wanted or when you originally planned to. See? You get it, Jer. Oh, and speaking of you, Jer, since you mentioned that you don't post your own works because you don't like them, well, there is no need to post them. That's not what I'm going to try to say now. You should, because I don't know much about pixel art itself. That's not my field of expertise. But you should be more proud of what you create. I mean, obviously, I don't know what you create. I've never seen it. But any kind of art is something to be proud of in my eyes, because whether it looks professional, whether you just started out, whether you're a veteran, it's something that I assume you put work in, that you, even if you worked on it, even if it only took you less than 10 minutes or whatever, even if it was something short, it's something that you decided to take time and work on and put thought into. So you shouldn't sell yourself, I can't talk. You should not sell yourself and your work short. See, now that I speak so slowly, I can actually say words correctly. God darn it. Damn. Great, now I can't even speak slowly. So, what else can I say? Oh, speaking of our... Hey, that might be something that we can work on. Well, no. I do want to finish the Air Riders drawing now that I know what to do with the Rogue. But another idea that I have that a bit belated, I suppose, is that back a month ago, mm, yeah, last month during Undertale's 10th anniversary, I had said it both in my Insta story and on Twitter that I have some Undertale AUs of my own. Some old AUs that I made back in 2017. And that maybe I should bring those AUs back. Something that I didn't think of that it's a bit sad, truth be told, like, it's too bad that it didn't happen. That I didn't think of it sooner, but I have a character, NOC if you will, well, a fan character is the correct term, I suppose, for Undertale. Like, the AUs that I did are where your typical what if we replace all the Undertale characters with characters from this game series instead, or whatever. That's the kind of AUs that I did back then. But even though, but even aside of that, I had made an actual fan character that I put a lot of thought into, and that wasn't just a... Well, okay, I suppose back then her design was just a palette swap mostly, but it's still a character that I cherish a lot, and that is unique enough that, well, I did create her for Undertale fan purposes. She is unique enough to work as her own standalone character that has nothing to do with anything. And it's really too bad that I hadn't thought about it back then during the 10th anniversary. But I am doing splash screens for my characters. I'm doing so very slowly. Actually, let me show you. I need to turn this off, and there we go. Mm-hmm. Where are they? They should. Ah, oh damn! They're the first gallery. See, I aside the fact that a lot of them look similar to each other, I suppose. I am making. Okay, I haven't done it in forever, but I am making splash screens of my characters. And I thought about it. If I already talked about bringing or at least revisiting my AUs from back then, why don't I want to make a splash screen for every single one of my character. Like, I call them splash screens, but because it's a simple image with them striking a post that I want to make iconic to them and it displays their name and their title, I guess you can also say those are their official artworks, so to speak. So I thought, why don't I make a splash screen for her? And I really should have done so 1 month ago during Undertale's anniversary. But I just thought of it last week. Whoopsie. Yeah, that is definitely something that's on my to-do list. But I just keep pushing other things in front of my to-do list. Like, my to-do list consists of everything that I still haven't finished drawing, but I still just keep working on new stuff instead. Oops. Oh, that's cool. So, is it like, so is it just named after a frog, or is it actually a frog character? Hey, it's never the wrong season for Padoru. And now I can already hear the Padoru song in my head again. Gosh darn it. It's too funny of the song. Except the ear-rape version. The ear-rape version of Padoru is terrible. You know, it is kind of funny. Oh, that's cute. You know, though, it is kind of funny that our topic drifted off, at least partially, to art and OCs, because that was actually one of the topics I was considering filling those 3 hours with. Like, I can't just talk about random stuff for 3 hours. So the first stream, when I thought, what topic can I talk about to fill those 3 hours, was actually considering talking about my characters and stuff like that. But it's still not fleshed out very well. Well, my characters are fleshed out, their stories aren't. 9 years, what the hell have I been doing? Making characters, not stories, that's for sure. But it's nice to see that you have some clear concepts, Jer. See, that's what I like. That's what I like about exchanging stories like that with others. The approaches that we seem to have, from what you're saying, you do have a character that you have more or less very clear ideas what to do with. I have made over 50 different characters, and most of them, and a lot of them don't have anything going on for them aside from their designs yet. I make a bunch of characters that do the world building after that. Others make only a handful and build everything around them. I just... that's what I genuinely love so much about being an artist. Everyone has such different approaches about their characters, their scenarios, their stories, their worlds. Even, not even about like that, like even about how they work on something. Like, do they do sketches first? What kind of sketches does everyone do? Like, some people do those puppet figures with the crosses in their face to know their perspectives and to get the basic poses done. I have tried. I've been trying doing that for a long time. I eventually just stopped doing that because it doesn't work for me. I can't make a basic pose puppet and draw the character over it because, I don't know, it just confuses me. My sketches immediately are bad looking versions of what I actually plan on drawing. Like Mondo, for example, Mondo EX, I drew him enlarging himself because that's something he can do in his boss fight. He can increase his own size and he can jump in the air, increase his size while floating mid-air, and then come crashing down to squash the player below him. So I did just that. I drew a gigantic Mondo EX coming crashing down very fast. And because he looks vaguely like a mountain, the first sketch that I had done for that was a triangle with a grumpy face and an extremely small Kirby, because Kirby's just a ball with a few stubbles. It's not hard to draw him. With an extremely small Kirby covered in gray beneath him, showing how to show and emphasize on how large Mondo is that he casts. You have got to be kidding me! What is it with the shiny Bunearys? That's shiny Buneary number 6. I'm really gonna do a giveaway of them at this point. I don't know what to do with this many shiny Buneary. Okay. If we're already doing this, let's see if any other shiny spawned in the nearby area. For crying out loud. None of the Flaafy are shiny. The Swablu aren't shiny. The Magikarp and the other two Buneary, luckily, aren't shiny. The Houndour aren't shiny. Excuse me, I'm shiny checking right now. Could you not? So yeah, anyway, that's how I do my sketches. Extremely basic and terrible looking versions of the final drawing idea. Uh, Scatterbuck and Pavilion aren't shiny. The Magikarp back here isn't. And the Flabebe aren't shiny either. Okay, how far? We're 1 hour into the stream. 1 hour into the hunt for today, and we already caught two more shiny Buneary. Seriously, I have found every freaking Pokemon in this vicinity, aside from the Alpha Binacle. How am I so lucky and unlucky at the same time? I really do hope we'll find it. It would leave me with a sour note to end this hunt unsuccessful and continue with the story, especially because of how much time we put into it already. Hey, bro, look! Shiny Buneary number 5 and 6! None! Luckily. Unluckily, I don't even know at this point. Oh, how many Yu-Gi-Oh cards even are there? See? That's why I stay away from card games though. Collecting all the cards or collecting specific cards, definitely not a good thing with my luck. Huh. I'm surprised I'm even playing gachas now that I think about it. You know, that's one thing I really want to do at some point. Just show the sketches that I do for art. Because, like, it's so incredible. Like, I just like looking at it. Me doing the same drawing in 1 minute and in 10 hours. Like, and some of my sketches and notes are really funny. I think it could be entertaining to do that. And speaking of, I will have to try it. I will have to try how well it works on Twitter. But I have an idea. You know how we do an art stream every single Saturday? Every second to last day of the week. I thought about maybe once a month, instead of me just drawing random stuff. Like maybe every last week of the month or every first week. I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, probably every last week because every first week would be tomorrow for November and I can't plan this within 24 hours. But a good idea would also be that once a month my art streams aren't just me drawing whatever I want to draw, whatever I'm currently working on, but making it an art request stream instead. So like, I would ask on my socials. Sometimes I have trouble talking. I would ask on my socials, Insta, Twitter, Blue Sky. I would ask for people to drop their OCs, their VTuber models, their Sonas, or just even official characters that they like, or even have, I would do both, and also have people, if they come and chat and request something, and I would just draw requests once every month. I think that would be a really nice idea to bring all of you in the mix. So you also get something that you want instead of just having to put up with me. Then again, I suppose if you didn't want to put up with me, you wouldn't be here in the first place, so I suppose I don't have to worry about that. Oh yeah, right before... you must have been... I must have said the most vital part during the small time frame that you were out. So let me summarize it again. You know how I do an art stream every single Saturday? I had that idea that once a month, one of those art streams won't be just random art that I want to work on or that I need to finish, but instead I will take character requests from Instagram, Blue Sky, Twitter, and even the live chat and draw them. Like, you want me to draw your OC? You want me to draw your Sona, your VTuber model, even an official character of a game, series, comic, anime that you like? I'll just do one day every month where I draw what people want me to draw. To engage with everyone a bit more. Instead of just doing my own thing the whole time. I think that's a fun idea. Yeah, don't worry. I mean, even then I'll be the one choosing what to draw. Like, let's say I get 20 people sending in requests. I'm not gonna draw 20 things in a single stream. It will probably just be 4 or 5 at best. And even then, there are just some things that I am not drawing. Like, I will once I actually plan this all out, I will make rules like like heck no, I'm not drawing any NSFW and not mech characters either. Like I've drawn a machine twice in my life and it was far too complicated. Like I'm not doing that again. Class, I learned. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about it. I thought about it. Even when I thought it's like me thinking about doing art requests to get more people to join my streams or is pretty much the same as me thinking about doing shiny giveaways after the shiny hunt. I know there will be a lot of people that will just use this as an opportunity to get what they want and then leave again. But I'd like to think that there will be at least some people, even if it's just one or two people who genuinely decide to stick around from that point forward. It will be worth it in my eyes. Plus, the good thing is I at least partially learned to not be pressured by the requests of others. Because I did do art requests before once, like that was back in June after I had finished Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4. I don't know if you were around already back then, Jer. But I did do one stream where I would just draw random Deltarune characters that I liked. And then I did a second stream where I was taking Deltarune requests. And I did get a request. But looking back at it, the whole thing made me a bit uncomfortable. It's not that person's fault, like they were genuinely nice. They were just a bit intense, let's say. Like, not intense in a bad way, like, let's take Papyrus from Undertale, for example. Like, his personality is a bit over the top with the way he is. Like, he's very intense in his whole catch a human or spaghetti thing. So, yeah. Nothing bad happened. The person, as I said, was genuinely nice. I was just, I suppose, pressuring myself a bit much to do everything right in order to get them to stay, because back then it was a miracle if I had a person watching my stream to begin with. Understandable, and honestly, super huge respect from me for that. But I'm just saying, if you get the opportunity, you should take advantage of it every now and again. It's not a bad thing if it's see? And that's, once again, I respectfully. Okay, Alpha, Alpha, but no shinies. Man, speaking of models, I really... See, that's what I've been saying before. My to-do list just keeps going and going and going. But speaking of models, I really should... Or no, it's not that I should. Like, I've only had this model for what? August, September, October. Like, for 3 months. Not even full 4 months yet. But I really want to start working on my 1.5 model already, which also will just be a PNG model. I'm not going live 2D just yet. I wanna still improve a bit on my art style before I do that. Though, I'm also curious if I still will have to learn how to rig and stuff like that, but I would be curious how my model would look as live 2D. Oh, don't worry about being off topic. You can... There is no off topic because there is no topic in this chat, in this stream. Like, heck, even I jump from one thing to another every few minutes. But yeah, it will still be a while till I have a live model. Then again, there is a positive side having a PNG model like this that reacts to only when I'm speaking. Like, you see, the model... Did I just hear something? Hold on. No, I didn't hear anything. It was just the music having the string instrument at a bad time. But yeah. As I was saying, my PNG model, it reacts, it blinks automatically every few seconds in an interval. In a random interval, to be fair. And it reacts every time I'm talking, or if I were to turn off my mic and it would go from the laptop's built-in mic, then it would react and move around on because of every and any sound, including the laptop's own fan, which is a bit of a problem, truth be told. But yeah, that's the good thing. That's how I make the model move, and if I want a different expression, I just press the correct button. So I can, and that's what I'm doing right now just to prove a point. I can just lie down, not even have my face directly in front of the screen, and my model will still appear exactly as always. And for a live 2D model, I would have to keep up pace and what's it called? Keep looking at the camera the whole time, because maybe I'm wrong with that, but from what I understood, Live 2D models track, or at least YouTube Studio, tracks your face and applies your expressions and stuff like that to the model, considering how well the rigging is done. So yeah, this is, for the time being, more practical. Yes, it works out fine. Like, I'm really happy with how my model turned out. It's super cute. Which may not be a humble thing to say considering I drew it myself, but on the other hand, why shouldn't I be proud of my own work? And this is also the first female version of myself that I drew that I'm actually happy with and still identify with even months later. Every other female version of myself that I have drawn before, I quickly didn't like them after a while. But this one still feels like me. Huh? Sure, you can send me whatever, Jer. Just need to let me know where you'll send it. But yeah, you know, it's weird. Maybe it's me hoping that it will actually be successful. Maybe it's cause I'm just in a good mood in general today. But I actually believe that we'll find and catch shiny Alpha Binacle today. I don't know why, but somehow it feels to me that this will work this time. You sent it on Twitter. Let's see, I can access Twitter from my iPad. Don't have to use my laptop for that. Let us see what we got. In between the loading times, it'll take a second for me to open Twitter, because I don't want to waste time. Binacle. What? In... I don't know why, but I've been getting so many spam messages recently on Twitter, like, goodness, it it's bad. Like, there are so many bots. And I mean, of those 18 plus bots sending me messages since last week. I do not want to deal with that stuff. I do not want to see that stuff. I honestly, I don't know what else to do aside from blocking each and every one of those accounts. Like, goodness, it's bad. Huh, I just see that I mistyped my one tweet from yesterday about the collab video. I wrote very one go instead of every one go. That's embarrassing. Okay, back in action, back to action. So, no, one thing that we're gonna do, I really want to, and actually let me check, I do have the Emperor side. Because regardless... What's with Binacle? What? There's no shiny Binacle. Oh, that's what you... You have got to be... Hi, Magikarp. You know? At this point, I'm kind of sick of seeing shiny Magikarp specifically. Get over here. Okay. Not get assaulted by the Pokemon. Do not get assaulted. Hello, shiny Magikarp number 4, I believe. 1, 2, 3. Yep, you're number 4. Male, female, female, female. Oh, great. Wait, why am I running up from here again? Alright, so I can check the Flabebe. No shiny Flabebe. Okay, let's warp again. Honestly, yeah, now that you mention it, just for fun. How do I check the IVs? Is it this? Oh, damn! This one has perfect HP, apparently. I think I'll be honest, I have no idea how IVs work. Or EVs, for that matter. Well, however they work, those two have the one arrow in their HP maxed out, so... Okay, that is no coincidence. All three alphas have perfect HP, seemingly. Is it just something all alpha Pokemon do in general? Let me see. Yeah, all alpha Pokemon have maxed out HP. That is very interesting. I did not know that. I knew that alpha Pokemon are tankier and stronger than regular Pokemon. But that's the first time I actually see that. Well, damn. Oh, and also, just because I didn't get to talk about it yesterday, because my mic was muted, this outfit seems very random, you know? However, gray, lowest part gray, like the rock of shiny Alpha Binacle. Two pink cylinders, like the body of Alpha Binacle, and a green top, a green square on top of it. In other words, see? Gray, pink, and green. This is my shiny Binacle disguise. And because as a human I am taller than Binacle, this is my definitely shiny Alpha Binacle disguise. So look at me, I'm a shiny Alpha Binacle. Maybe that will lure in more of definitely my species. Cough, cough. My cough, cough, fellow shiny Alpha Binacle. Show yourself, so I'm not so lonely anymore. Cough, cough. Until now, I don't think that disguises work. Or maybe it worked so well that they're like, oh, there's already... that they are thinking, oh, there's already a shiny Alpha Binacle in this area. We don't need to bring in a second one. Maybe the disguise is working too well, actually. Huh. I just know one thing for sure. Shiny Charm aside, like, yes, my brother was right. Maybe I should have gotten the Shiny Charm first. Maybe we would have gotten it by then. But seriously, how are we doing this for 19 hours and have gotten... Wait, actually, 19 hours and we've gotten 16 shinies so far, so... one time... 1.2 times 3, 10 is 12. Oh no. 1 point. 1.1 is 11 plus 9.9. Ah, I'm stupid. Wrong number. 1.2 times 16, not times 19. 12 and... Is that? 9. 1, 2, 2, 4, 3, 6, 4, 8, 6, 7, 2. That's 17.2 hours. No. 1.3 then. 13 and 3, 2, 6, 9. And 3, 9 is 6, 9, 7, 8, 13. Whatever, I don't need the exact number. But we have found about 1 shiny every 85 or so minutes. In average. It takes us an average of 85 minutes for a shiny. If we take the fact that 19 hours and 16 shinies in those 19 hours, if we were to divide them evenly, which obviously isn't how we get the shinies, but, you know, just a fun thing to think about. But yeah, regardless of how this hunt ends, I really wanna, once we're done, whether it's successful or not, hopefully successful, once we are done, I really want to evolve one of the 2 shiny Alpha Flaafy and use shiny Alpha Mega Ampharos in online battles, because, oh, that will be amazing. Necro King, is that this bug collecting game you mentioned before? Or is that a different game? And as I said before, don't need to apologize. Ah, it's the roguelike one, okay. Like, seriously, even if my stream is just background noise for you, that is a huge compliment. Because that means it's cozy and relaxing enough to have in the bag. You know, I did originally, I said it yesterday, I think. I did originally want to play it today because it's an indie horror game and today is Halloween. So I want to do that today, but... well, I suppose this shiny hunt is enough horror. It's enough horror on its own. Sadly enough. Or weirdly enough. if we don't, yeah, if we don't catch it today, I will stop doing this because 1 week of streaming nothing except for this 10-second loop of me spawning, entering Wild Zone 6, running up to Binacle, opening the map and reloading. An entire week, 20 hours of stream material, which is nothing except for that. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing my channel any favors with that, so I'm yielding. If it doesn't work today, we'll just continue the story with 3 team members. And I'll double heal and also shiny hand off stream because up to now I haven't played this game off stream a single second. Like, I've only every time you see me play this game on stream is the only time I'm playing this game. But I think shiny hunting off stream, since it's not like anything is happening anyways, and then taking care of the story on stream might actually be a good idea. Then again, the best idea probably is to just drop the shiny hunt completely and get until I get the shiny charm, cause doing so much shiny hunting, I said it before as well, it really did stop me this week from doing anything else productive. Well, that's not true. I was extremely productive on Tuesday. Like, Monday and Tuesday, I was super productive. With my video, with my university work, with taking care of groceries, with a lot of it. Like, I was super productive on Monday and Tuesday. But Wednesday, yesterday, and even today, well, okay, I guess today I did... No, Wednesday and Thursday, I did nothing except for shiny hunting the whole day. And not only was that bad for my productivity, it was also bad for my mentality. So today that I deliberately decided to not start streaming at 11 AM and shiny hunt the whole day. Okay, who knows? Maybe if I had done this, maybe we would have found shiny Alpha Binacle then, because that would have been a lot of time to do so then. However, I did art for the 4th collab I'm part of. I ate lunch together with my brother and my father like a normal person. I went outside and took a walk. Because the weather wasn't terrible actually today, it was just a bit cold, but not windy, not rainy, nothing of that. So yeah, I actually had a good day today. Now that I wasn't stuck here the whole day. So yeah, I guess that's also an important thing, to find balance between the two. But I suppose shiny hunting offline at night is a good idea, because unless I have morning classes, like when I have morning classes, I go to sleep early. I'm responsible enough for that. But on days when I don't have morning classes or on the weekend, I don't go to sleep before 2 or 3 AM. Between 2 and 3 AM. Well, I do not want to summon Nova, thank you very much. The last time... Every time someone summons Nova, it ends bad for them. Mark summoned Nova. Kirby yeeted him into Nova and exploded. Meta Knight summoned Nova. Nova summoned Galactonite and exploded. Again. President Haltman summons Nova. His consciousness got absorbed by Nova and he died. Nova summoned Nova. Meta Knight summoned Nova again. He summoned Galactonite again, and Galactonite killed him on spot. So yeah, I'll be staying the hell away from that thing. Thank you very much. But yeah, the term normal is over. It's over. What is it? What's the word? Shit. Overappreciated? No. Google Translate, help! Google Translate. Come on, load already. Thank you very much. Overestimated. No, that... Oh, wait. Overrated. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you, Google Translate. Yeah! Oh, and thank you, Jer. I wasn't looking at chat. You actually found it before I did. Oops. Yeah, that's the term I was looking for. I'm staying the hell away from Nova, but I agree. The term normal person is overrated for sure. Heck, besides, being normal is boring AF. I was normal during high school. I was miserable. Now I live up to being called the Star Blue Chaos Art. Emphasis on chaos! And this is much nicer than it ever was. You know, I think we'll do 1 or 2 more reloads and then we'll check around the entire area if something shiny spawned that we don't see right now. Okay, so let's go check. No. And no. Okay, what about Flaafy? Doesn't seem like it. What about Swablu? Gold Swablu could also be. Then again, I don't know because I know Flaafy gets affected because we found 2 shiny Alpha Flaafy by doing this. But I don't know if Swablu is maybe too high up to be in the radius of this. Not the Buneary, not the Magikarp here. What about this Magikarp? Nope. What about the Flabebe? Nope. And what about the Scatterbuck and Vivian, however you pronounce that? Not them either. Hi Vivian. Love you, you're such a pretty Pokemon. Oh wait, I warp, I don't have to jump down. Back to regular. Walk, warp, walk, warp. How the hell has it only been 5 minutes since I last checked time? Oh my goodness, I'm impatient, aren't I? one thing that I just remembered because I glanced over to them. So, in the corner of the room, like the TV is in the middle of the room, and to its right, there is. Well, it used to be a chair and whatever hookah is in English. Goodness, my English is not working today, is it? And a stool, okay. Great. There used to be a chair and a stool there, but over the years, I just put so much stuff on them, they're not even visible anymore. And the thing is, I should probably post a picture, or I should, in general, just take pictures because it looks different every few days. There is a literal mountain/pyramid of plushies there. And they've become so great in number at this point. Like, there's so many plushies in that one corner, all on each other, that recently, for like a month now, they just keep losing balance and falling down, no matter how I stack them up. If I accidentally hit them while walking by them, or sometimes even on their own, half of them ends up on the floor, and it takes so much time to put them all back up. Eh, painful but nice, I guess. I love my plushies, they're my babies. Though, now that I think about it, I haven't gotten a new one in 2 months at least now. I need to get myself another baby. That is probably very interesting out of context. Oh well, I said what I said and I stand by it. You know, speaking of babies, it's funny how much, even in games, how many things I refer to as babies and forcefully adopt them. Like, of course, Fennekin, because it was my very first starter and because it's so small and cute. I called Fennekin a baby the whole time. Or like, a lot of Kirby characters, because 90% of Kirby characters are just too adorable. I call them babies. But like, then there's also... You know what Fecto Forgo looks like? Fecto Forgo is disgusting. And those Forgos, those Fecto Forgo ghosts that Morphonite spawns in his boss fight in Kirby and the Forgotten Land, they are also big and creepy. But the two super small ones that I spawn with a Morphonite sword, those are also my babies. I adopted them. Against their will, probably. Like, that's an interesting thing. Whatever small creature I can summon in a game to fight for me, I adopt, whether it likes to or not. The Moai blocks in the Kirby collab, I also adopted them. Because, as I said, Mondo EX was my job to do. The Moai blocks, the original artist for them, dropped out of the collab, and they became free. And I thought, I did another stone character in Kirby. I can do them as well. So I adopted the Moai blocks. And then I correctly somehow predicted Rocky as a playable character for Kirby Air Riders. And then in one of the other Kirby collabs that I am now part of, I'm also doing a stone-based character. That's all I reveal about that collab for now. So in other words, for some reason, I just have an affinity for stone. Like, me and stone characters in Kirby, or me and stone in Kirby are just a thing now, I guess. That's my thing, I suppose. Oh, God. Triple. What does it translate to? I heard that Gordo has an interesting translation, but I don't remember what it was. Right, that's what it was. They changed his name, didn't they? It's slipping my mind. I remember that it's a thing, but I remember the fact, but that's all I remember. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, now it's ringing bells. Now the bells are ringing. What isn't ringing is why I know that. Like, how and when did I learn about that? My mind is telling me Kirby Dreamland 3, but that's so out of context. Like, what do you mean Kirby Dreamland 3? Why? What relation does Dreamland 3 have with me knowing about that? No, that's the thing. I know for a fact that I have known this before I started streaming. I just don't remember why or when I knew that. But I do know that this was information that I had heard before I ever started streaming in the first place. Okay, I mean, that does make sense for Gordo, doesn't it? I mean, it's a living spike ball, an invincible spike ball at that. So it's not totally wrong. Whoa, why the hell is it so bright all of a sudden? Okay. Was it just me, or the water texture looked like it had disappeared? Oh great, an Alpha Magikarp. Bro, it can't see. Right, so oh shit! Okay, lesson learned. Do not make fun of the giant Magikarp. Holy shock! That scared me! I did not expect it to just blast me out of the water. I know. Look, I've seen clips before. I knew that Alpha Magikarp can use Hydro Pump. But I thought it would at least jump out of the water first. I didn't think it'd do it point blank first thing after it notices me. Ugh. Oh goodness, that scared me. I did not expect that. Wait, why am I taking a video? I have it on stream. Okay, no, the game still looks a bit too bright, I suppose. From the way it appears, yeah, it's what I just want to say. It's foggy. Oh, that's the first time I see fog in this game. And... there. Actually, let me check if it spawns when it's foggy. I wanna know. Yes, completely different area. God damn it, this froggy always sees. Okay, Florges doesn't spawn when there's fog. I don't know how to make Florges spawn. Maybe she's just a rare spawn, because I've only seen her a single time in that area now. And back when I did see her, I failed capturing her. I fought her, she fainted, I threw a Ultra Ball, she came back out. Tough luck, what am I supposed to do? But seriously, I am surprised with myself that I'm able, or that I've been... that I've been able to keep talking for so long. It's like 2 hours already. And it's not like something super interesting is happening, so... a bit surprised I still haven't run out of things to talk. So come on. Final hour. Final... let me say the exact time. Final... 50 minutes of shiny hunting for Alpha Binacle. Please, please, please appear in those 50 minutes. I don't want to give up on you. But for my own sanity, I will have to. And don't force me to do it. I'm begging you. You know, the funny thing is I don't even have a name for this thing. Like, I know I want to put it on my team, but I don't even know what I would name it. Maybe that's why it still hasn't appeared, because it wants to have a name so much. What would a good name be for it? That's what I'm saying! We've caught so many shinies and alpha shinies as well, surprisingly. Shockingly, even. How the hell is the, like, and that's the joke. Houndour, Buneary, and Flaafy being alphas in the first place is also completely lag-based. Binacle, however, is a static spawn. This one here and that one in the back are random if they are alpha. But that one, this one right here, is always 100% an alpha. So we just have to get lucky enough for it to be a shiny. We don't need to get lucky to spawn an alpha shiny in the first place. It's a seaweed or a coral? What does the Pokédex say? What the heck is Binacle? The two-handed Pokemon. Those are hands. The collective Pokemon. Pink and green. It's like my mind is trying to remember something in that color combination. But it won't come to me. Pink, green. Why do I feel like I know a character who has this color combination? That the Mega has is also very villainish, like a super villain, like Zamasu style, Imperator style. But I just can't think of a name. Nope, can't think of anything. I suppose instead of having a name from the second I see it, it's gonna be like Broly, where as it travels along us, I'll name it based on a trait it has, like Roly, Venipede, Whirlipede, Scoliopede. Yes, Roly is a bit in the same naming pattern. I mean, you could call it Rolypede, but it's called that because the move I use most and the move it is successful with the most is Roll Out. So who knows? We'll see and name it something fitting, something that makes it unique. Now I know now! Pink and green, those are the Splatoon 2 colors. Oh. Oh. I know exactly what we're naming it if it is a like, if the shiny Alpha Binacle that we catch happens to be female, I know exactly what we're gonna name it. We're naming, because green and pink, I just remembered, are the colors of Splatoon 2. Like, you know, Splatoon was dark blue and orange. Then Splatoon 2 was pink and green, and Splatoon 3 is yellow and blue. So, because it's Splatoon colored, if it's female, we're naming it... we're gonna name it Perlina, after the Pearl and Marina ship, which is one of my favorite ships of all time. If it's male, I'll think of something else that has to do with Splatoon. Oh, now I really am in the Splatoon. In the Splatoon mindset of naming conventions. What's a name that can work for a male Pokemon? It's also fitting because Binacle is a sea creature. Just like in Splatoon, well, those are all sea creatures. The squids, the octos, the jellyfish, Egopadre, the salmonids, all sea creatures. Oh, that is a great idea. That is a great idea. Huh. I'd consider naming it Octavio after DJ Octavio, the main bad guy in quotations of the Splatoon series, but like, there are a lot of octopus Pokemon, and Binacle is not an octopus Pokemon. Although, does it have 8 arms when it's Mega Evolved? Oh goodness, it does have 8 arms when it Mega Evolves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It does have. Okay. Maybe I'll call it Octavio if it's a male one. I might also, to stay with the Pearl and Marina theme, Octo expansion, I might also just name it Tartar. Though, maybe not. I'm not a huge fan of Tartar. Oh, welcome back! Hey, don't worry about it. Oh, damn it. That is bad, though. Now that I know exactly what to name it, I'm even more motivated to actually catching it. Oh, this is such a disaster. It's actually fun. Honestly, If it doesn't spawn now, it might just be because now it's scared because of my Splatoon obsession. Speaking of Splatoon, I love Amiibo. Like, not all of them, not by far, but if there are Amiibo that I like, I want to have them, and I am trying to get them. Like, the Donkey Kong and Pauline Amiibo from Donkey Kong Bonanza. Yes, on one hand, it was pretty useful getting the diva dress before the post-credits credits. Like, post-game. Like, otherwise we would have unlocked the diva dress literally after finishing the 100% of the game. And so yeah, getting it halfway through the main game was super useful. But above that, I just love how the DK and Paulina amiibo looks. Like, it's amazing. I'm a huge fan of it. Similarly, the new Mario Galaxy Mario and Rosalina amiibo that they announced. Truth be told, I don't even know what they do. Like, I have to look up what they do. And well, I haven't gotten any of them yet. I don't care about the Mario amiibo. I couldn't care less. But Rosalina sitting in her chair with her storybook and Lumas, that is such an emotional moment in the game. I absolutely love that. And yeah, the Kirby amiibo as well. Like, apparently the Air Riders amiibo are gonna be super expensive, and yikes, that won't be good for me because it's Kirby. Of course I will want to get those amiibo. But that aside, yeah, I only get individual amiibo that I'm particularly interested in. But Smash Bros. And Splatoon, I am collecting or working to collect every single of those amiibo. Wait, what do you mean a dog took a nap in class? Like, did a dog just come into the classroom? That's extremely open, like, quite literally, I suppose, in that case. I'd be shocked if it were to happen with me. Then again, I suppose my university wouldn't even allow any sort of pet inside or animal, not just pets, inside. Oh, don't worry, you don't have to prove anything. I believe that in a heartbeat. But yeah, as I was saying before, Splatoon and Smash Bros. Those series of amiibo, I am actually trying to complete. I've been collecting them for years now. And I have finally reached the point where I'm only missing 4 or 5. Dr. Mario, Sephiroth, Joker, Cloud, and Player 2 Cloud. 5 Smash Bros. Amiibo. And only 9, what's it called? Splatoon Amiibo. The Inkling Boy Girl and Squid from Splatoon 2. The Octoling Boy Girl and Octopus from Splatoon 2. And the purple and the neon green Inkling Girl, purple Inkling Boy, and orange Squid from Splatoon 1. Those 3 were recolors of the... They were literally just recolors. They don't do anything else from the regular Splatoon 1 amiibo, which is why back during 2015, back when Splatoon for the Wii U was still the big hype band, when the amiibo first came out, I didn't care about getting them because they're literally just recolors. Now, however, I'm collecting amiibo for the sake of collecting amiibo, and oof, I should have gotten them back then because oh my goodness are they expensive. Amiibo were a great idea by Nintendo. Great extra way for them to make money, and great way for fans to get collectibles that are both nice to look at and do something in the games as well. Speaking of Splatoon, I wonder, unlike many other players, I'm actually not in a rush about it. I can wait. Like, I was extremely patient for Pokemon Legends 8 to come out. So like, for that I'm even more patient, but I wonder when we'll get any news about Splatoon Raiders. Because I'm excited about a single player spin-off for Splatoon. Because well, the single player mode I think is always amazing. Obviously the main focus is online. So I just can't help but feel excited about if the entire focus is single player, just how much more effort they will put into it. And I'm also actually surprised that Splatoon 3 doesn't have a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Luckily, it still runs, or does it have a free edition? I don't know. It doesn't have the... I know it doesn't have that paid upgrade pack. That's what I know. But what does have is, or what will have a Switch 2 edition, and I was shocked about it, Alpha Binacle is Animal Crossing New Horizons. Like, I absolutely love, like, Animal Crossing New Horizons. It is such a comforting and relaxing game, and to be honest, I have not played it in months, I think. March was the last time I played it. But still, it's such a nice game. I solely credit, not credits. I solely credit Animal Crossing New Horizons for keeping me sane during high school. So I am so happily and surprised and shocked that after, I don't know, 3 years? Yeah, I think 3 years. It will finally get another update. Like the big 2.0 update it had back then was supposed to be the final wave of new content that arrives. But now in January it will get a Switch 2 edition and a 3.0 update. And I am so positively shocked that the Switch 2 update will add mouse controls, which obviously it does. It will have the enhanced performance, which, yeah, that's why it's a Switch 2 edition specifically. And it will add the megaphone item that was also in Animal Crossing New Leaf for the 3DS. But that's all it does. All the actual new content is not locked behind the Switch 2 edition, but will be on in the 3.0 update for the regular Switch as well. New hotel, more residents, new characters, new items, like a ton of new items, and so much new stuff to do. I think they really cooked with this one. Like, I think it's incredible that they decided to give us so much new stuff in Animal Crossing and make it all a free update when they very easily could have put it behind the Switch 2 edition as well, which, yes, would have brought them a lot of backlash, but they wouldn't have cared. Oh, wait, what do you mean Switch 2 is impossible? Like, aren't they sold where you live? Is that what you're saying? I don't get what the temperature has to do with the Switch 2 genuine. Yo, Alpha Flaafy. Non-shiny Alpha Flaafy here for once. No, I do have it. No, seriously, I don't understand what the 36 degrees have to do with Switch 2. Like, please explain that. Oh, like, is it genuinely just this hot? Yeah, I know Celsius. I live in Germany. We also use Celsius. But 36 isn't that hot, is it? Like, 36, 38 is still pretty normal, is it not? It's when you get to 40 when it starts to get unbearable. To me, at least, but... What? How does that... Wait. So you mean to tell me the Switch 2 can't handle that much heat, but the regular Switch can? The regular Switch overheats itself pretty easily. How the hell is that possible? Yeah, Nintendo, get your hardware fixed. Huh? What link? I am starting to lose my patience. I am starting to get frustrated. Why the hell is this Pokemon not spawning? Calm down. You're almost done anyways. Ta-da! I'm singing. Okay, let me check. Okay, opening the link. Opening the link in the link. Translate. Oh, damn. I didn't know about this post. Oh, wow. That's actually quite shocking. I didn't know that. Well, I'm sorry for you in that case. Not that I have anything to do with it or that it's my fault or anything, but just saying. But it's weird, you think they would've tested that and tried to find a solution before releasing that console. Like, I'm also sure Brazil isn't the only place in the world with such high temperatures. So, like, not good for the global console market now, is it? You know what? Time for an announcement. Attention, attention! This is a call for... This is a call to all Pokemon in area in Wild Zone 6. Perlina, the shiny Alpha Binacle, please report and show yourself. You have been searched for nearly 20 hours at this point, and your cooperation in showing up would be appreciated. Repeating, Perlina, the Alpha Shiny Binacle, please show yourself and start spawning already. Thank you for your cooperation. Have a nice day. You think that'll work? Maybe I need to talk about some sort of extended car warranty or whatever. Or they left their blinker on in the parking lot. What other was it called? The what supermarket speaker calls can I do that would probably work? Can't think of anything else. But still, unbelievable. Like, okay, it's still 25 minutes until the full 20 hours. But even then, we've been shiny hunting for 20 hours. Without any success, without finding shiny Alpha Binacle. This is crazy. Now I know what name I'll give it if it's male. If it's female, I'll call it Perlina. If it's male, I'll call it Overlorder. After the final boss from Splatoon 3 Side Order. His name was Overlorder, and while yes, this is Splatoon 3 and not Splatoon 2 anymore, Side Order was it was a story completely about Agent A, Pearl, and Marina, just like, what's it called? Octo Expansion was. They were the main characters, and unlike Octo Expansion, there were no other characters like Cuttlefish, Agent 3, or the Squid Sisters even mentioned, or even vaguely present that time. That's Overlorder. No, it doesn't have the trans flag colors. I mean, it's close, I suppose, but it's green instead of blue. Sylveon, both shiny and regular Sylveon, those are the trans flag Pokemon. Oh, and by the way, Jer, I checked the clip that you sent me. Nice toggle you have. And I think that's also the first time I actually saw what your model looks like. I gotta say, it really is nice. It's interesting, is it? Or maybe is it a 3D model? It looked like a 3D model to me. It's too... Wait, I gotta check the clip again, really? Yeah, wait. Now that if I zoom in, I do see it. Really, at first glance, I thought it was 3D. That props to your model maker. Well, in that case, props to both your model maker and your model rigger. And I suppose also you, seeing as it's your model and stuff. No, those are... That one's very close. Yeah, that makes sense. Either way, whoops, didn't mean to press that. Either way, all three of you did a great job. It's night time. Why not? Why won't it be shiny? Oh, Herbie! Hey, little buddy, why are you falling down? Huh. Every time something is happening, I'm complaining on stream or something, Kirby falls down on top of me. As if to give me a sign, as if to tell me something. So what is it this time? That I should be more patient or that I should stop the hunt altogether? What are you trying to say, little one? I guess I can't find out like just like this. Now can I? Let me show ya real quick. It's not just any regular looking Kirby plush. It's Pixif is the fastest way to do it. It's this one. Back. Man, Last year I had drawn every plushie that I owned. Back then I have gotten tons of new plushies this year. But yeah, I drew all my plushies that I owned up until December 31st. And yeah, the one Kirby plush that I have sitting right behind me that every now and then just falls down during stream and hits me as if trying to tell me something is this one, a Kirby with Pyro's hair. There is a... Sadly, I really don't remember what their account was called, but there is a person on Twitter that makes and sells plushies of Kirby with every single one of his costumes from Super Smash Brothers, like Kirby with a Mario hat, with a Luigi hat, with Peach's crown, a cubicle Kirby because of sleep, like every hat Kirby has in Smash, this person made as a plushie, so I bought the Kirby Pyra, or as I call her, Kirbyra, from them. So yeah, she keeps me in check during my streams, I suppose. Aside from that, funnily enough, I have a lot of Kirby plushies. And I don't just mean plushies of the Kirby series, like different characters. I have Kirby, Magolor, Elfilin, Adeline and Ribbon, and Waddle Dee. I have all of them as plushies. But I specifically have a Pyra Kirby, a Sleeping Kirby, a Sleeping Kirby on a Warp Star, a Sleeping Kirby with a Nightcap, a Ball Kirby, Sword Kirby, Big Sitting Kirby, and Gemini Kirby from they did the Kirby Plush series a few years ago. After all what are they called? Star signs? No, Hibiscus, Gemini, and Taurus, and whatever all of the others are called. Yeah, I have 7 different Kirby plushes. And I have normal, small Flaafy, interdimensional mascot, and giant pillow. I have also 5 different Magolor plushies. I've also been trying to get the shoppy Magolor from Kirby Clash, you know, the green and white Magolor with the gem apple. I've been trying to get his plush as well, but everywhere I look, it's so damn expensive. I'll find it one day, though. I'm not giving up. I want every single Magolor plush there is. I have already half of them, so I got that going for me. Adeline, Ribbon, and Waddle Dee, I only have 1 of each. Thank goodness. I'd be going. Oh yeah, and Elfilin. I also have 1 plush of Elfilin. And my brother has an Obuki, but well, that belongs to my brother, not me. God, Kirby characters are just too cute. I might get, now that we're on this topic, I might get another plushie soon, and specifically another Kirby plushie, because the German Nintendo Store website, I don't know if it's just the German one or if other Nintendo Store websites do that as well, but the German store website has a pre-order bonus for Kirby Air Riders. Kirby Air Riders plus 1 plushie of either Sword Kirby, Sleep Kirby, or Kirby on a Warpster. Oh, which one are you gonna have soon? No matter which one, it's always a win with Kirby, because like, with Kirby can never go wrong. But still, I'm curious. I wanna know. I wanna know. I think we'll keep going until the new day begins in the game, because that should fill the 2 hours, considering. Oh, the Dream Buffet. Oh, I've been looking at that one myself, actually. Decided against it, though, because I already have a literal boss-shaped Kirby plushie. class. Most of the Kirby plushies I have are ones that I find for super cheap in local stores by random chance. Only few of them are actually ordered and bought online because, well, buying and importing them online from Japan is very expensive. That's not something I can do over and over again whenever I feel like it. That's why I also have 7 Kirby plushies and only 1 plushie of each other character. Because if something makes it to the local markets, then it's Kirby himself, obviously. Ah, Kirby's Dream Buffet. I should play that again soon. Though I guess the reason I haven't played it in so long is because I have finally 100%ed the game, so there's nothing else for me to achieve, but I don't need achievements to have fun with the game now, do I? I can just play it for the sake of doing stuff. And you know, something I just remembered. I said in the shiny Alpha Binacle, once I catch it, if it is female, I'm naming her Perlina, after my favorite Splatoon ship. If it is male, I'm naming it Overlorder, because Overlorder was also accidentally created in the virtual reality world by Marina, so you can say it's also their kid. And why am I mentioning this again? Whew! Oh no, Plushie's falling, help! Why did you two fall? Get back up there. Okay, last time it was Kerbira. Who fell this time? Captain Toad. Captain Toad, my absolute favorite. My absolute favorite Mario character. And Kuromi from the Hello Kitty series. I'm not much into, like, okay, actually I'm not at all into Hello Kitty. I don't know anything about Hello Kitty. Aside from Hello Kitty herself, My Melody, and Kuromi. And that's, okay, and I suppose I also know Cinnamon Roll because Cinnamon Roll appears so often in Iron Mouse's streams. And I just have plushies of My Melody and Kuromi because I got gifted. They were gifted to me. Why? Because I love cute plushies, and those are cute plushies. This is literally the explanation I was given when I received those plushies. Like, I asked, oh, thanks, but why? I don't know anything about the series. Well, you like cute plushies, and they are cute, are they not? Fair point. Am I right? Oh, you beat the boss. That's great. And that's also a good idea, naming a Sylveon after Vivian. Aw, Vivi. Vivi is one of my favorite Paper Mario characters. I am... Oh, you didn't... Oh, you didn't eat them yet? Oh, that's not good in that case. Oh, they're hurt. Oh. I thought you meant the boss is dead. Didn. One of my favorite Paper Mario characters. I am so extremely glad they did her justice and emphasize on her in the remake. They could have very easily censored her, but I'm so extremely glad they didn't. I'm so extremely glad they really went through with it. Oh, is it turn-based combat or how does it work? You said it's a roguelite, but I don't think you said what the gameplay is like. Non-alpha shiny Flaafy. Buneary! What are you doing here? Oh, this guy will probably want to trade, won't he? Well, no time for that. It's actually saddening that we didn't. Okay, I guess we still have 2 minutes. So it's not completely impossible. I shouldn't write it off just yet. But still, how the hell have I done this for 20 hours without getting the one shiny that I want? If I were to tell someone I shiny hunted I've been shiny hunting Alpha Binacle for 20 hours and didn't catch it, they will tell me, of course, it's an Alpha, you can. It's super hard to get that one in shiny. But then if I were to tell them, yeah, but this is a static Alpha with a reload respawn method right next to it. And in those 20 hours, not only did I not catch that in shiny, but I spawned 3 random, not non-static, other alpha shinies instead. Just crazy, just crazy. I can't believe it. I guess the only choice I have really is to do this in between regular gameplay offline, off stream. But hey, for real? Your gift card, thanks to Jer. Gotta let them know once they're back. Batteries. Oh goodness, I'm tired. Obviously, I'm tired. This time I actually now shiny hunted for 3 hours consecutively. 3 consecutive hours. Normally, the other days I at least took breaks in between every now and then. But I'm proud. I really pulled through well today for the finale, I suppose. No! No! Damn it! I heard that before I saw the Alpha Binacle, and I got so happy. Why would you do this to me? Well, at least it's female this time. So now we have the entire evolution, the entire line in shiny, because, you know, male and female Houndour look different. Houndoom look different from each other, but this is the first time. Like every other time it was Houndour, I actually either saw the Houndour before I heard the spark, or I saw the Binacle and knew it wasn't shiny before hearing the sparkle. 20 hours of shiny hunting. This was the first time I actually got baited. Oh, my poor heart. Yeah. I guess we're done. We're done. Unsuccessful. See, that's why right now I'd love to have smiling but with tears in my eyes. And I don't mean that happy tears. I mean that, oh, don't worry, everything's okay. Keep smiling. Kind of tears. That's what I mean. I really wish I had that emote right now. No new shinies here. No other shinies down there. No shinies up here. No shinies here. My shiny like food is strange, isn't it? Okay, just a few more, 2 or 3 more. Congratulations, you didn't reload them. What are you doing? One. 2. 3. 4. Okay then. I guess not. No, this sucks again. Okay. It's probably useless, but let me check everyone. One last time, just to be sure. Oh, that's not good. What the? How did it shoot all the way up there? Oh, that really broke my spirit. This last shiny Houndour, because this was genuinely, in those 20 hours, the only time I actually thought that it was Binacle that did that sound. Man, this sucks. Damn, I can't zoom out anymore. Wrong button. What if? I guess day 1, day 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I guess it's time to put them all in the same box. So we can't actually evolve any of you yet, can we? Obviously, I can't evolve any of you. Man, what the hell? Just look at this box. "20 hours of hunting for shiny Alpha Binacle. And this is the result with 1, 2, and 3 being alphas. 4 Houndour, 4 Magikarp, 3 1 Flaafy, 2 Alpha Flaafy, 5 Buneary, 1 Alpha Buneary, 1 Flabebe, and 1 non-Alpha Binacle. What the hell? Don't worry about it, don't worry about it. Though, I hope you're not popping off because you saw that thing, because that's the non-alpha we caught on day 3. Goodness, it's big! And pink. Well, can't think of any other Pokemon more deserving of the Emperor side. "20 hours, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 shinies. We caught pretty much 1 shiny per hour. I guess I'll have to work to evolve the Houndour, one of the Buneary, and one of the Magikarp. But for the time being, let's do an online match, just so we see shiny Mega Ampharos, what it got in store. Actually, let me go back. We are not going in with a grass and a bug type. Sorry, Hope, my sweetie. We're going in with Terra. It may not have a Mega Evolution, but damn is it a strong and cool Pokemon. Let's do one match just for fun. And then we'll end stream on a bittersweet note of not having found the shiny Alpha Binacle. Who knows, maybe it's just shy and I'll catch it super fast in off stream. Hopefully. Alright, my outfit is hideous. Wait, no. Mega Shiny Emperor! And it's dead. God damn it. What the? You know what? Screw it. Oh my goodness, I should have checked what moves Emperor has. I'm an idiot for that. Yeah, no, that is completely on me. I just thought, oh yeah, shiny alpha. That's totally fine. What I didn't think of is the shiny alpha in question having a terrible moveset. Yeah, I totally butchered that. And it's completely my fault because I didn't think to change Ampharos's moves. Oops. Oopsies. Orion. Why do I know that name? Where have I heard that before? Hey, we still get points up. That's cool. Okay, let me change Ampharos's moves. Okay, one more online match with a full mega team. By the way, Jer, a question for you. Since you seem to be using a lot of emotes the whole time, I want to know. I'm thinking of doing emotes for my own channel. I have ideas for some of them, but I'd like to ask, what are... Oh, goodness, those are terrible. What are 2 emotes that you would be interested in? Oh no, Charizard! Okay, I'll repeat. Since you're my local emote expert, what are some emotes that you'd be interested in seeing on my stream? Because I'm considering creating emotes for my stream. So what would be something... I have some ideas of my own. But what is something you would like to see? God damn it, I couldn't dig fast. Damn, I'm being bad at this. Oh, thank goodness. Wow. Once I stop talking and actually concentrate on the battle, I'm not doing half bad. Who would have thought? Oh, that sucks for that guy. Oh, that I actually feel bad. I don't... Oh. I don't plan on farming it, but I would like to try and reach rank A before the season changes. So, as I was trying to say though, you are, in regards of my stream, the local emote expert, since you really use a lot of emotes. So, I've been thinking of making my own emotes for my streams. And I have some ideas of what emotes I want to create. But just to ask you for your opinion, what are some emotes that you would like to see in my streams? What are some emotes you would be interested in having and being able to use while in my chat? GG. Okay, damn, that was easy. Okay. Like I said, I have thought of some emos. I just have... Well, there are some drawings that I did before that I think would make for good emotes. I just have to redraw them and resize them to fit that format. But yeah, okay. I understand. Oh wait, this one's an alpha. No. Oh wait! Oh, found it. Gotta see. Because the only idea I have right now is for non-animated emotes. I gotta see how how to upload GIF emotes and stuff like that. And then obviously I gotta make the GIFs. Oh, bye, Jer. You'll probably want to see me again. I'll end stream in a few minutes. Oh. Ugh. I don't want Galarian Stunfisk. I hate that thing. And I did not have to trade for it, like I thought. Oh great, the hell do I do with this one now? Well, this is it. This was our final shiny hunt stream. Let's see what's going on in Switch Online. Yeah, I have... Oh! More Splatoon icons! But I already have them all from the first time they were around. Well, yeah, anyway, I think we're ending stream here. Tomorrow we'll do our art stream. And on Sunday, we'll finally... Ow. Oh, freak. How did I just stretch? That really hurt. And on Sunday, we'll finally continue with the story of Pokemon Legends C8. It's been a frickin' week since we did that. Well, see ya all then. Astrala bye-bye.